things, add top 10, add video equals most amazing top 10 video. Welcome back guys, my name is Burke and this is where we take all kinds of crazy and weird and wonderful things from all over the world and we put them into a nice little top 10 list for you guys, and today we're going to be talking about the top 10 things to do in this place, South Africa. Now this is a country I've always wanted to go to based on the pictures I've seen, but when I started researching this video I wanted to go even more, so if anyone watching this right now is from South Africa, then hit me up if you have the space on your couch. Just saying. Alright, now we've got the shameless begging out of the way, let's get right into this with our number 10 like we always do. We're going to be talking about Table Mountain. Table Mountain is the iconic backdrop for the city of Cape Town. It gets its name from its flat top, and when clouds swirl around its peak they're called the tablecloth. The mountain itself is 1,085 meters tall, and despite its famous name, it only looks flat from one angle. It's a huge tourist attraction, drawing in people from all around the world who want to view it from a distance or take the 1 to 3 hour trek to the top to see the surrounding beauty. The mountain boasts an incredible 2,200 species of plants, many of which can only be found there and there alone on the planet. And if you're really lucky, you might see one of these guys. They're called a dassie, and apparently their closest relative in the mammal kingdom is the elephant. I don't really see the resemblance, but then again, I'm not a scientist, I'm just a guy in a video. Next up at number 9, if you're the kind of person that likes to go diving with sharks, then South Africa is the place for you. The fishing town of Gansbaai is not just regarded as the best place in South Africa to dive with sharks, many say it's the best place in the world. You get put into a cage and lowered down the side of the boat where great white sharks will lunge at the cage with their impressive force. But thankfully they are usually just going for the bait that the tour operators are dangling around in front of the cage. A lot of people like the idea of being face to face with a killing machine and the adrenaline that comes with that, but for some people they want to be face to face with one of the rarest creatures on the planet, the great white shark, and if that sounds like your kind of thing, then South Africa might be the place for you. At number 8 we've got the Cradle of Humankind. It's a World Heritage Site known for its rich fossil record, especially those relating to humans' oldest ancestors. Famous caves such as the Sterkfontein Cave, Swartkrans and Kromdraai are just some of the sites in the 180 square mile area that contain hundreds of remains of human ancestors dating back 2 to 3 million years ago. An astonishing 40% of the world's human ancestor fossils have been found here, and it also contains evidence of humans' first mastery of fire. You can really see why it's called the Cradle of Humankind. I honestly find that place so fascinating guys, I could talk about it all day but I can't, I've got to get on with this video, so let's move on to our number 7, and it wouldn't be a video about South Africa without talking about one of its greatest heroes, this guy, Nelson Mandela and Robben Island. The island was named Robben after the Dutch word for seal, and since then it has been a hospital, a mental institution, a leper colony and a military base before becoming a prison. But it will forever be remembered as the place where anti-apartheid revolutionary Nelson Mandela was held for 18 of the 27 years he served as prisoner for fighting the injustice of apartheid. Today though, it's a popular tourist destination for people who want to visit the island and go to the museum there and learn all about Nelson Mandela and how he went from being a persecuted prisoner to becoming the president of South Africa. It's a truly remarkable story. At number 6 we're going to talk about the Kruger National Park, one of the largest game reserves in Africa. It offers one of the best wildlife experiences in the world with an incredible diversity of life, including 336 species of trees, 49 species of fish, 34 species of amphibians, 114 species of reptiles, 507 species of birds and 147 species of mammals. Although it's classed as a park, it's probably a lot bigger than the parks you guys are thinking of. It covers over 7,500 square miles of land in the northeast of the country. And the places that you actually stay in when you go on safari there look like they've been photoshopped. Like, I can't actually believe they're real. It's crazy. Alright guys, we've spoken a lot about the natural world so far, but for our number 5 we're going to hit the town, and one town in particular, Cape Town. On the Cape of Good Hope where the Atlantic Ocean meets the Indian Ocean lies Cape Town. South Africa actually has 3 official capitals and this place is one of them. It's the country's most populated city and attracts tourists from all over the world with its beaches, famous nightlife, world-class food and unique architecture such as the Bo Kaap neighbourhood. Just look at those buildings, I love it. And the Victoria and Alfred waterfront that draws in 20 million visitors a year to shop, dine and sightsee. We probably have to do a whole separate video just to talk about Cape Town, but for now we're moving on to our number 4, and we're going to be talking about penguins in South Africa. Yeah, you heard me right, penguins in Africa. So the African penguin is smaller than its famous Antarctic cousin and can only be found along the south and west coast of the African continent. One of the best places to see them is Boulder Beach in South Africa. It's a popular tourist spot for travellers who want to see the colony of penguins that settled there in 1982. It's one of the few sites in the world where humans are able and allowed to view the birds at close range. That colony was founded over 30 years ago by just 2 sets of birds, but now there's over 3,000 penguins there. Talk about a big family, it's mental. But sadly the overall population in Africa is on the decline, so if you do want to check out some African penguins, then Boulder Beach is your best bet. At number 3, Blyde River Canyon is a must visit for nature lovers. It runs for 16 miles and the landscape is, well, the pictures speak for themselves. With sheer drops of up to 800 meters, the Blyde River Canyon offers some of the most spectacular views in the entire country. Hikers often make the journey to visit what's known as the Pinnacle, a column of solid quartzite rising up out of the woods that contains some of the most diverse plants and animals in the world. It's incredible stuff, but if any of you guys don't really like natural canyons and you like man-made stuff, then how about a massive man-made hole? Because our number 2 is just that, and it's just called Big Hole. Also known as Kimberley, the Big Hole was nothing more than a hill back in 1871, but then someone found diamonds there and everything changed. By the following year, the mining camp had 50,000 people living there, and for the next 43 years, they used hand tools to dig a hole that displaced 22 million tons of earth, leaving a hole that was 214 meters deep and had a perimeter of 1.6 kilometers. To this day, it claims to be the largest hole excavated by human hands alone. So they must have found a lot of diamonds, right guys? Well, apparently not, as the sign that is actually there points out. All the diamonds that were ever dug up from the ground there would only be enough to fill up just 3 mining carts. What? And now at number 1, we've got the city of Johannesburg, also known as Joburg or Josie. This city is the largest in South Africa with a population of 3.2 million and growing fast. It's often referred to as the City of Gold because it was established based on the discovery of gold on a nearby farm way back in 1886. Many tourists are drawn to the city to experience its clash of the old and the new. Its many museums, such as the Apartheid Museum or the Origins Museum, document the city and the country's near and distant history. But with such a rapidly developing and growing city, it's no surprise there are plenty of more modern attractions. These range from grand shopping malls, a vibrant nightlife, and nearby safaris to name but a few. But just like everything on this list that we've finished now, you just have to go and see it for yourself to really know what it's all about. And that's what we've got time for, guys. So now I've got 2 questions for you. If you're from South Africa, then did I miss anything out on the list? Or have you been before? Maybe you'll know something that I missed out on the list. And my second question, I'm going to ask it again. If you are from South Africa and you have a couch for me, then please let me come and stay because your country looks incredible. In the meantime, guys, thanks so much for watching Most Amazing Top 10. If you want to stay up to date with our daily videos and you haven't subscribed already, then hit that button. It will mean so much to us. And if you want to keep watching more right now, then there's 2 videos flowing over there, so you can keep going, keep clicking, keep watching Most Amazing videos. In the meantime, thanks for watching, guys. My name's Danny Burke. My Instagram is down there, and I'll see you guys soon.